the classroom. He said, "You're all gonna die," and he just started shooting people. I was playing dead, so he won't shoot me.
That young boy, a survivor tonight of the Robb Elementary School shooting in Uvalde, Texas this week. Samuel Salinas is just one of several young children who now have to deal with the aftermath of such a traumatic experience. Samuel tonight says he does not feel safe going to school. Authorities say officers waited in the hallway for more than 45 minutes before agents used a master key to open a door and confront the gunman. As ABC's Morgan Norwood shows us, during that time, children repeatedly called 911 from inside the school.
A shocking admission from the top sworn law enforcement officer in Texas.
Of course it was not the right decision. It was the wrong decision, period.
Officials say in the midst of the mass shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas on Tuesday, the commander on scene incorrectly made the call that the gunman had gone from being an active shooter to a barricaded subject and that children were no longer at risk.
There were children in that classroom that were at risk, and it was, in fact, still an active shooter situation and not a barricaded subject.
They say the commander held dozens of officers back.
From what we know, we believe there should have been an entry at that as soon as you can.
Officials say a series of errors began when a teacher left a school door propped open when she went to get a phone. Police say 6 minutes later, the gunman walked through that open door. Seen here in video police are now studying. The gunman then heads to 2 connected classrooms, firing over 100 rounds. 2 minutes later, 3 officers were at the scene, and a minute later, Jesse Ortiz starts recording.
I was yelling like, "Why don't you guys go in?"
By 12:03, there were 19 officers in that hallway, many with long guns. That's when a string of desperate 911 calls started to pour in.
You could hear over the 911 call, 3 shots were fired.
At 12:15, a Border Patrol tactical team arrives with shields, but the police chief tells them to hold off on confronting the gunman.
I'm sick, I want to throw up, I'm angry. I mean, this guy needs to resign. We need some policy changes. We need from our hometown on up to the governor.
Tonight, Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who initially was told that officers immediately rushed in, vowing to get to the bottom of the police response.
I was misled. I am livid about what happened.
And the Texas Department of Public Safety is conducting a review of the police response. The district attorney also telling ABC News once that investigation is complete, she'll determine whether charges will be filed. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Uvalde, Texas.